Okay, so that should do it. Now the fun part, pounding it in. So I just think I'll tap it a little just to maybe get it started. And I can actually feel it moving up and seating a little bit as I tapped it. Okay, so we're making pretty good progress here. It seems to be going in pretty easy. I thought I would have had to get a sledgehammer to do this. Just checking now to see if it's well seated. It actually looks like it is. I'm still going to just give it a few more taps to make sure. Yeah, okay, it sounds like it's bottomed out now. So it looks like we got this the bearing back in. Okay, so we got the wheel bearing installed. So next I'm going to put in the new seal. I just noticed that on this particular seal, the rubber seal part actually came pre-lubricated with grease itself. So we won't have to grease that up. I also changed the tool to go to a bigger diameter part here, so it'll mate with the surface of the seal. And for this, I'm not going to put any oil around here because the seal's flexible enough and it'll start to collapse in as we pound it in. So I'm just going to see if I can get the seal started here. This is usually the toughest part. So it looks like it's starting to go in, and now we're just going to hammer away here. Okay, it looks like it's going in, and voila. So there again, I get the sound that it's bottomed out, and we now have the seal back in. Okay, one of the things I wanted to cover today was talk a little bit about the clutch pack that's inside the Ford 9.75 Trac-lok transmission. Differential. It's a limited slip differential, and over time these clutch packs can go bad. So the typical symptom of one of these clutch packs going bad is when you go around a turn, you'll feel a shudder. Also, I noticed that when I backed out of a parking spot and went to go forward, I'd also feel the rear end or the differential start to slip. So I was looking online and I didn't find much information about replacing clutch packs for a 9.75 differential. I found a lot of information on 8.8. So I wanted to do this video to help you folks out and maybe understand what's actually inside the 9.75. So what we have here on the table is one of the clutch packs. It actually assembled onto this wheel gear or axle gear inside the differential, and it basically consists of some plates, some friction discs, more spacer plates, and there's also a shim that's included. Also in this clutch pack is the spring, and this is the main difference here between the Ford 8.8 differential and the 9.75. On the 9.75, the clutch pack spring looks like this. On the 8.8 differential, it's actually an S shape, and it fits between the spider gears. So what I did, I purchased a kit from Ford that, here's the part number on it. It's a 9L3Z4947-C. And inside that kit came this is a new bolt you get to hold the pinion in place. You also get some friction discs, some spacer plates, I'm not sure what you call these, and you also get a set of shims. And there's different size shims. Mine happen to vary between 0.085 and 0.065. So one of the things I had a hard time finding was information on what shim to use, and that's what I wanted to kind of cover here. So what I did, I took the old clutch pack here, and I held them together with the shim and also with the spring removed. So the spring wasn't in this measurement. And I took a clamp and went to compress these. And this is all to get around using Ford's special $250 tool. So this is a poor man's way of measuring these clutch packs. So basically, I'm clamping down on this these clutch packs to simulate the spring, and I'm going to measure them. So these particular clutch packs were had 160,000 miles on them before they started to go. And I might add, that's why I kind of went with the Ford kit this time. You're gonna pay a little more for the Ford product, but I was pretty happy that this lasted 160,000 miles for me. So when I measure all these discs, I come up with this measurement. It's 0.766 inches. So I'm going to write that down here. This clutch pack had to be from the left-hand side, and it was 0.776. Let me just check that one more time. Okay, close enough. So what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to keep the same shim, which I found out this shim was actually the same as the 0.085, and I'm going to assemble my new clutch pack here and just measure what the new one is and compare the two. Okay, so first we start with the friction disc, a spacer, friction disc, another spacer, so it looks like we have, one of the clutch packs has 4 friction discs, 1, 2, 3, 4, with the tabs on them. So I just want to make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like we have one more spacer plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spacer plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and where did my shim go now? Okay, so here's the original shim. So I'm just going to put all these together and do a quick measurement. Okay, so it looks like the new clutch pack measures 0.77 I'm sorry, 0.763 or 764. And I'm a little bit puzzled because it's actually smaller now than the old one. I would think the old one, after 160,000 miles, would have actually been smaller. So I'm just going to double check that again. So this time, whoops, I forgot to put the clamp on. So this time I'm getting a reading of about 0.765. So I'm seeing, even though there's been slippage in the old clutch pack, that it's actually thicker than the new one. So at this point, I'm just going to stick with the same shim which was in there originally, which is the 0.085 shim, and just hope that everything works. But these are the measurements I'm actually getting.